Everybody, Shab Nobody Else's Auto. We're here with our good friend, Tractor Mike. Now, you've been hanging out with us on here for a while. You know, Tractor Mike earned his name because he is a tractor guy. He's got a ton of cars. Don't get me wrong. He has an insane amount of cars and pickups. He's got more tractors than he's got cars. He's got a ton of cars and trucks. But one thing that we've always talked about on here is Tractor Mike's toy tractors. If you've noticed, there's a couple of them here. This is a portion.
Small portion.
A small portion of Tractor Mike's toy collection. Because everywhere we've been today, you've got them.
Yeah, everywhere. And they're in the hanging beef trailers. I mean, they're everywhere.
I mean, the other shops upstairs, they're everywhere. So this is a good sample. Good sample. Is that a good way to put it?
Yeah, just a few.
Okay, this is a good sample of the Tractor Mike toy collection. So, Tractor Mike, you going to share a few of these with us? Explain a few things.
Yeah, we can do that. We can sure do that.
Because you know this stuff cold. Obviously, you spend a little time studying toy tractors.
Yeah, there ain't much I don't like. I like the toys. I like the toys. I like to build toys. And in fact, I like to make my own toys. I like to customize. I mean, I like getting crazy with it.
And you do some pretty cool custom stuff too.
Yeah, I got a couple things here we can show you later.
All right, well, let's check out a few of these things.
So let's do that. So like right here, we have our co-ops, and then we got our cockshuts. And if you know me, I like my cockshuts. I've got a lot of real ones. I've got a lot of serial number 1 stuff. I got some weird stuff. We got the whites up here, and these are the bicentennials to here to, well, like you guys have seen it, one of Chad's deals is the 2180 with the V8 in it. Okay, and then we have down in here, we're going to have our Olivers, and we're going to have our early Olivers back here to, you know, anything with a Detroit through here to your bigger ones. We even got some nice, I mean, I've spread some stuff out. This is kind of when they were all getting together. Just a thermometer with Minneapolis Moline, Oliver, cockshut, and then a white, you know, and we just got little things, you know, and then the Minneapolis Moline stuff is down here. And most of that stuff I don't have out on the Mini because it's at a different place. I had it all together at one time. And then we go over here. Well, here's something you guys asked about something I made. Here's a Donahue trailer. I don't know if you can see that. It folds down. The Donahue trailer folds down and you can do this. Here's a little deal we have out here that we used to move stuff with that I made it where it actually kind of works. You just lift up a rotary hoe and go down the road with. So, just some stuff I made just to have fun. Go back over here.
Hey, you're tripping over toys.
Yes.
Literally tripping over toys.
Yeah, we got international stuff. We got the Heston dash plaques. And I like my Heston stuff just because that's a Kansas company. And then we've got our Massey stuff. And we've got international stuff. I don't really care for international tractors. Most people know that. I think about them about as much as I do as our local co-op. You know, I've got all my friends are into the internationals. Thank God they are, because I sure in the hell ain't. I've ran them. I understand. You guys like to work a little harder than I do. You got a lot of these Firestone tractors that I just haven't. Every time you buy something, you got to move them down, and I got to figure out how to do that. Some early Alice stuff. Oh, so like even international. How about the board game?
I did not know there was an international tractor board game.
Farm management with a, you know, it looks like a 656 06 series tractor on it. So kind of a neat deal.
Hey, there's a Big Bud.
Oh yeah, I've got a different place with all that Big Bud. There was a big one up there. No, I moved most of that stuff out. I kind of got some bad friends, so sometimes you got to keep your higher dollar stuff away from your main house because there used to be a little bit of alcohol consumed down here.
Shockingly. I bet nobody would ever guess that.
No, it's a mess in here right now. But I don't just do that. If you knew my manual selection, you'd really crap. Let's just go through it. I'm going to just open up a drawer over here. Oh, you want brochures? How about $9.50 brochures for, you know, white. You know, you just go through here and Massey's. Oh, would you like a brochure? They're all the same tractor, but brochures, I got them all filed away. Here's, how about brochures for the 1755? I've got a few. Most series I do. And you just kind of go through and all brands, everything you want. You know, I've got manuals. They take up a lot of room. But I got stuff like that everywhere. My case, my fun stuff, versatiles. You know, little banners, little stuff. This is just some of the toys. Like, let me show you a drill I made. Let me show you some other stuff I made. So, like here is, well, so these are pendants, like at Hobby Lobby, women's stuff. And so I made my little deal where, you know, you got the deal and an Oliver high wheel drill. Here's a drill I made out of 3 of these because I wanted to have a bigger drill. Goes down the road, folds, 16-row planter. We're just into anything odd. Belt buckles. You know, just anything with the old white.
Hey, there's the Field Boss, like that tractor you got.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, there's a whole bunch of early white stuff. A lot of these are show-only stuff, you know. I've got a lot of show-only, a lot of weird stuff that a lot of people wouldn't like. And then we go into the John Deere room.
The John Deere room.
The room, yes. And then here's the John Deere room.
Everything got real green all of a sudden.
Yeah, this is when you don't work as hard. You international guys don't understand that, but this is when you're in this kind of paint, it's the kind of paint that you just don't work as hard.
So you got like everything in here.
Oh yeah, there's stuff, but I've got stuff missing right now because I took it off the wall. Heck, I even got a John Deere bicycle. Man, how many people you know has John Deere bicycle was brand new, but how about the new operator's manual for one?
For the bicycle.
Yeah, oh, and I may have a second one, you know.
Just in case you don't know how to ride a bicycle.
Right, just in case. I even had I maybe had the John Deere Barbie dolls in here, but I don't think I left them in here. Got the John Deere selling Deeres. Got the 2-cylinder special edition stuff. Everybody, 8960. If you're into John Deere stuff, you knew that was leadership school only. You know, just that. Got belt buckles. I got the trading cards. That's about every trading card they made. And just stuff like that. And we'll go over here, and this ain't John Deere related. But me and an ex-girlfriend, we decided to have a game one time going to garage sales because we needed something to do because we couldn't get along. So we tried to do nothing but buy board games.
So you have a board game collection as well.
Board games, junk collection, track toys everywhere. Just right now I need to do a little sorting. And just stuff that buy pedal tractors. Oh, I got lots of pedal tractors.
You got a lot of pedal tractors, I know that.
Yeah, and then board games, and that's everything. So that's just kind of a little bit of what we got going on.
A quick tour. We'll point out a couple of the cool John Deere toys you got in there. Because I don't know nothing about toy tractors, so.
Okay. A couple of the cool ones is, I don't know what's cool. To me, is the later model stuff is like, so I lost all my toys in a fire in 2001. So this has all been built up since 2001, and none of this has been bought much on eBay. This is all just farm auctions, land, you know, and buying. I mean, that. And so this tractor right here, of meaning ones, not to anybody else but me, this is the only tractor, and this is my favorite tractor, by the way, the only tractor I didn't lose in the fire. It was the only one I had left. So I got it. Then I started trying to make one. Oh, look at this beautiful job. I thought I was going to make a 60-30, and was it going to be beautiful? That looks like shit, people. But I did it, you know, and I made it and everything else. One of my favorite toys is going to be 8960. I like the 7520. Early ones, like most of my good ones ain't here. I don't know why. These little snowmobiles, because I collect snowmobiles too. I mean, I like the snowmobiles.
So you've got toy snowmobiles to go with all of your real snowmobiles.
Yes, yeah.
Because you've got that in a real snowmobile.
Yeah, oh yeah. And I've got 3. Most of them are under 100 miles. So kind of crazy. You know, little snowmobiles. I just like the stuff. I really like what I played with when I was a kid.
Or what you wanted as a kid, probably.
Right. You know, and that's just it. Hell, we couldn't afford kids, but we wore them out. But all of my toys when I was a kid, I had to leave them in the box. We didn't have no money, but we left them in the box because we were going to make money someday. Then they burn. So now I'm going to buy big tractors because if I want to watch them burn, I want to know what I had. But I mean, you got this is a real, and it's filthy. I don't know why it's so dirty, not cleaned up. But that's real 4010 ice cream box with the ROPS, you know, stuff like that. The early toys I just can't get into because I never had them when I was a kid. You know, it's just doing it. It's just kind of neat. I mean, you get the 40 series. I don't know why that is right down here, but you get the 40 series in the box. I mean, every kid my age, this was what we played with. You know, we were big farmers on the ground. And then you can leave them in the box. That ain't no fun. But, and then you get into this stuff a little bit weird. all know what that is, 40/20 rain cap
Huh.
with the John Deere, you know?
Yep.
And then you get into the trading cards. And I mean, there's just little things and stuff. And oh, it is what it is. And then you get into the hats, exhibitor hats.
Oh,
only.
we didn't even look up.
Yeah. No dealerships around here.
Yeah, holy cow. We should have looked up.
Oh, yeah. You always got to look around here. There's junk everywhere.
Because it goes on and on and on.
Yes. So, but that's kind of what we got for toys. A lot more upstairs and everything else. He may take a few pictures real quick and show you some of my better ones upstairs. Most of the time we try to hide the best stuff. You don't want everybody knowing what you got. Especially if you got friends like me. Talk about Chad there.
Yeah.
So, well, thank you for showing it or looking in on us. And I appreciate Chad coming out and seeing this beautiful shit.
Well, we always talk about your toys. Now everybody's seen a small sampling of the Tractor Mike toy collection.
This sumbitch is nice.
That's right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned. Thanks to Tractor Mike for showing us a sampling of his toy collection. So now you guys have a slight, like this much of an understanding of the Tractor Mike toy problem.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you soon.